if there is something in your business that you've been thinking about and thinking about and thinking about, but you haven't taken action on, or something that you know if you did in your business, it would help you move the needle and help you get closer to your goals or your vision, but you're just not doing it, I have a little trick for you that you're gonna love. Okay, so resistance comes from emotion, emotional resistance that's coming up generally inside of you, how you're thinking and feeling about this thing. And very few people take the time to look deeper and get a full picture of what's actually going on. They just try to sort of fight the resistance or shame themselves or immediately go to external solutions and strategies to solve the problem. And that's just going to be a waste of your time and cause you to spin your wheels. So here's what I want you to do instead. Close your eyes. This will just take literally a minute. Close your eyes and take some deep breaths. The purpose here is you're connecting to your body to get some important information. So I want you to shake out whatever emotions you have going on, whatever feelings are in your body. And do your best to just get to a neutral place. I need one more breath to do that. Okay. So now I want you to bring to mind the thing that you've been thinking about but not taking action on. Bring it to mind. And I want you to focus on that thing. And what's going to happen is there's going to be a small or maybe large, but an emotion that comes to the surface for you. It might be really quiet and small deep down. It might be really overwhelming and loud. None of that matters. How it presents itself doesn't matter. What we're looking for is identifying the emotion. If it's really overwhelming emotion, meaning really like you're feeling it really intensely, that means that there's like a lot of emotion under that resistance. If it's small, it means that it's something that you've likely pushed down, or maybe it's just a small resistance for you and it will be significantly easy to clear and move forward. So I want you to label what emotion is coming up, meaning what is the feeling, what is the emotion? Label how it feels in your body, okay? Next, you are going to identify what thought is causing that emotion. This is to get a deeper, more complete look at what's going on. So I call this a 2-line thought model. It's just a thought and a feeling model. So I want you to write down, you're going to write down what the feeling is or the emotion that came up. That will go here. I don't know if it's backwards for you guys. That seems crazy. Okay, that will go here. Next, there is a thought that is triggering this feeling in your body. So your thoughts and your feelings are really deeply connected. The thought patterns that you have in your brain are what trigger your emotions, and your emotions trigger your thought patterns, right? Okay, so if you don't know a ton about that right now, don't worry about it. I'm going to share everything you need to know at this moment. Okay, so what we're looking for here is to identify what thought or potential multiple thoughts are creating the emotion that is coming up in your body with regard to the thing that you're resisting. So a trick here, we do want the direct cause and effect. So a trick here is you can close your eyes again if you are having trouble, if you don't know what thought is creating that feeling. Here's what I want you to do, and I want you to close your eyes. Take some deep breaths again. And I want you to ask yourself, why am I feeling, insert your emotion, about said thing you've been thinking about? So why have I been feeling anxious about social media, for example? You will get some thoughts presented to you. Those are the thoughts that go here. Now, there should be a really clear, direct correlation between these two things. So it should make sense that they're connected. So an example is if I go on the one that I just gave you, feeling anxious about social media, maybe the thought is, I'm not sure what to share. I don't know if that would create anxious. Maybe that creates anxious for you. It's going to have a direct relationship, right? So what this might be is, I'm not sure what to share. That might make you feel lost. It might make you feel unsure. Some other examples, if we're just sticking with social media, for example, is maybe it's, I'm not good enough. Maybe that's the thought, and the feeling that you came to originally was insecure. Okay? So whatever it is for you about your thing, you should have a 2-line thought model about it. Now, this thought is at your core the reason why you have resistance. Because if the thought was removed, the emotion would be removed. And the emotion is what's blocking you, because our emotions are basically our fuel that drive our actions. So if you had no insecurity around the thing, for example, and you just had clear desire, your path would be clear to take the action, right? And so if we can shift, rework, rewire, remove this thought, reframe this thought, then you remove the emotions that are blocking you from it. So I want you to do this to shine a deeper, more complete light on what's going on in your situation. And then keep a lookout for a potential future training on how is it that you actually shift that thought, reconcile that thought so that you can, and remove that thought so that you can remove the emotion that's causing the resistance. Okay, I hope this was helpful. Feel free to send me your 2-line thought model, and I would love to help you through it. I've also been doing these sort of puzzles in Instagram stories. So if you're not already following me there, go follow me there, and you can fill in. I give opportunities for you to put your responses, and I actually will provide feedback and coach and provide insights on how to actually work with these thoughts. So go do that. Have a wonderful day. And that's all I've got.